Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're playing some more 1x6. Today we're playing as Void Spirit, who is bad. Originally I was gonna start out this video by saying Void Spirit is okay, but I've been trying to record this video for a good little while now, and I have since changed my mind. Void Spirit is bad, but that's okay. This game is currently still working on its balance. And we are just gonna go ahead and maybe offer some insight in what would require some work. Anyhow, yes, we're playing Void Spirit. Now, something I do like about Void Spirit though is that he actually has 4 legendary shards, but I feel like each of them at least has some merit. That doesn't mean that they are good, it's just that they could be good. They're not necessarily like some of the other heroes where sometimes it feels a little laughable. Sometimes it feels a little silly to even compare them, to be completely honest. But that's okay. Oh, no, you wanna go ahead and take this down. Now, as Void Spirit, the first thing we wanna do is kind of get that stack, right? That's always big. And then we immediately go take down the next creep wave, and then we run in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a Windlace. And that's just to kind of maximize my ability to hit the next timing. I'll pick that up in a second, don't worry about it. It is just really important that we hit this timing right here, because I want to get this stack. I think farming these stacks is just so valuable, and like getting them all going. And oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, okay. Game is cursed, dude. Alright. Yeah, okay, that creep just didn't want to come. That creep just didn't want to hang out. That's okay. Alright, sometimes the creeps just don't want to help out. Yeah. Well, ideally I would have gotten the stack there, and then we would feel really good about ourselves because we're smart, we're getting stacks and all of that. But that's okay, it just wasn't meant to be. We'll go ahead and get this. We want to get the Resonant Pulse stuff. Because I think Resonant Pulse is pretty powerful and I want to use it. Good. So here's one upgrade. We'll get 12 attack speed. And then here's another one. Man, these are not good. Let's get free armor. Just kind of defensive measures. I'm gonna try to play as a caster. You can also play Void Spirit as a right clicker. I'm not a big fan of that. Mostly because it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like bothers me a little bit. It feels like pretty much every hero in this game is kind of meant to actually be a right clicker. And it's just kind of like, no, I refuse. I'm gonna play this guy as a caster, and then I will complain about him not being good. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. So cooldown is 14 seconds, very good. That means we can come in here. And just kind of get a little bit of damage in before we retreat. Gotta maximize our overall damage output, right? Now, why am I getting a Windlace? Well, I'm building an, not Orchid, Bloodfort. No. Sorry, my brain is bad. I've been a little all over the place. And I don't know. I've been stressed, and it's not been fun, and as a result, I'm having a hard time saying the right words. And then that kind of stresses me out even more, and it's just not that good. I'm building a Yules. I'm building a Yules because A, mana, and B, everybody else is gonna be building an Orchid. No, at least that's the assumption. It's not necessarily a guarantee for that, but it's likely. Why is everybody else building Orchid? Well, Orchid is really good. It's cheap, it lets you attack, and it disables the enemies. I mean, I just explained to you what Orchid does, but that's what Orchid does. And it makes it just quite... Do I want this? I don't really care about that. You know what? I'm actually gonna get some bonus stats. Why not? But it's the cheap build-up. Oh, yes. It's the cheap build-up in combination with the...
Other options are mere illusion.
with the mana for the early game. That allows you to just like easily justify an Orchid on nearly any hero. And so people are buying Orchid on pretty much everybody. And that makes it difficult to play unless you also get an Orchid or a way to deal with Orchid. And honestly, you probably need to get a way to deal with Orchid, even if you do get an Orchid. Because it's just, again, it's just that common to see the item. So my strategy has been Yules on this Void Spirit. Because that's a way to purge. And it also provides us with the mana for the early game that we need. Because we actually don't necessarily need an Orchid ourselves. In fact, I would prefer going for a Hex if possible. I think we're out of mana. So yeah, that's kind of like the meta a bit at the moment, right? Since everybody is going for Orchid, you kind of have to play around that a little bit. Okay. We'll get some more health. Now, you may notice that I'm building pretty much only tanky stuff. Yeah, that's very intentional. We're gonna be going for tanking items. And tanking talents, I guess, because that's the Resonant Pulse. But Resonant Pulse can actually deal quite a lot of damage as well. I'm just kind of like hoping that it's good enough. We'll see. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm getting all of the nice stuff. I just played a game of Void Spirit. It was really frustrating because these two rare talents and epic talents we just got, where the Resonant Pulse deals bonus damage, they're critical because that's what allows us to actually use it to deal damage. And in the last match I played, I just couldn't find them. It just wouldn't show up, and it was... Man, it was tough. But now we have them. So what we have now is we have two upgrades. We have one that makes it so that this automatically recasts every 4 seconds, as long as it's still active. And then we have this, which deals a percentage of our maximum mana as damage per second. Which means that we want to have a lot of mana. Right? We need to pull in a way that this doesn't accidentally block the other camp. But it means we need to have a lot of mana, but that's okay, we can have a lot of mana.
Your tower is
right?
under attack.
Not a big deal.
The natural course.
Very good. Oh, cooldown reduction. Perfect.
Call it a premonition.
Now, this camp is already looking a little spicy. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can make this work. Alright. Some damage. Not quite enough yet, but it's fine for us to like kind of take two attempts for this, because it's just a lot of creeps, and they're scary and powerful, and we gotta be careful. We don't want to be dying here. Alright, upgrade orb. Very good. Yes. More absorption on that. See if we can get this stack while we fall back here. So, we're gonna go for this legendary shot here. Resonant Pulse shield absorbs any type of damage, and then while affected by the Resonant Pulse shield, your status resistance increases by 100%. Since we are relying a lot on the Resonant Pulse, having 100% status resistance along with it, ooh, that's pretty good. That will also be another way to deal with Orchid. Well, you know, as long as we already have it active. Hello. And one more nuke here. Let's get 15 movement speed. Now, to really make proper use of this though, we are going to need Aghanims. Naturally. Right? We have a really nice upgrade for Resonant Pulse with our Aghanims, so we want to make sure we get that. There's also another epic orb that we need pretty badly. which makes it so that our Resonant Pulse shield increases based on how much damage we deal. Which I'm sure you can kind of see how this is all gonna start adding up. While affected by the Resonant Pulse shield, we now deal 4% of our max mana in damage per second. Which 4% right now is 40. So it's like not that much, right? But it goes up to 60, and if we eventually have like 3000 mana, which is not unreasonable, that is very much possible, then all of a sudden it's 180 damage per second. And that's pretty good. Like 180 is quite acceptable, especially if we mix in some spell amp. And you gotta keep in mind, these talents, you're not really relying on any one of them as like the only thing. Instead, it's really more you try to use all of them to kind of increase your power to its maximum. And any given one might not immediately carry you all the way, but it will still do a lot, if that makes sense. And it's mostly about having all of them come together and getting value out of that. Very good. Nice. Pick up these.
With purpose.
60% of 300 mana is 1800. You mean 6%, right? Oh, did I say 60? Yes, I mean 6.
Was always so.
Let's grab this. Okay, we'll send this back.
Do you think I've not
Put this back in here. Now, against the Lich, I'm not gonna go and bother with it just yet. Like, we could go and fight the Lich right now, but I don't think it would actually be that helpful. Because Lich takes a long time to kill, and, you know, we just need to last it. He's not actually gonna kill our base.
I choose this path, or does it choose us?
So I opt for the strategy of just kind of letting Lich die naturally to the tower and then cleaning it up.
Your tower is under attack.
You don't need to even last at him, right? Like somebody, like the tower can just do it,
Your
and
tower
you'll
is
still
under
get
attack.
the upgrades.
Call it a premonition.
Your tower is
So-
under attack.
Yeah. Oh, I hope that stack still worked.
Your tower is under attack.
Okay. We're coming in now, and we'll see. We'll hope we can actually secure
Your
this.
tower is under attack.
He is very tanky, which always messes up my timings.
Your tower is under attack.
Ah. Alright. So, Resonant Pulse Shield absorbs any damage, and we get 100% status resistance while it is active. 100% status resistance is really, really, really good. Like, it's one of those things where, like, the difference between 100% status resistance and a 99% status resistance is actually dramatic. It seems like it would be fairly similar, but really, when you play it out, it feels completely different. The ability to just be immune to stuns goes a really long way. And Orchid and all of that. And here's our Aghanims. Very good. Now, I think I'm gonna get a Radiant. So we need this epic upgrade still here, right?
It seems promising.
But then we can add in any damage we deal to increase the power of the shield.
Other options are
And I think it would be good to utilize that. Alright, let's go back. Pick up all of this. Thank you very much.
Your tower is under attack.
And here's that.
Your tower is under attack.
Upgrade orb, we'll get free armor. Sounds good.
must be attended.
Cooldown reduction Dagon maybe? No, we don't buy cooldown reduction. Generally speaking, you basically never want to buy cooldown reduction in this mode. because Octarine Core gives you, yeah, it gives you 25% cooldown reduction, but you just get cooldown reduction passively. And that passive cooldown reduction doesn't stack with Octarine Core. So you're spending money on an item that just doesn't work with like passive upgrades you're hoping to get anyway. So my general approach tends to be, you know what, I'm just gonna hope we get the passive upgrades and that is gonna like take care of that for us. Oh, it's a rare upgrade orb. Yes, I would like more Resonant Pulse absorption. Look, Resonant Pulse, we just want that thing to be as strong as it can be. I mean, it is also just a super nice ability, I think. It's actually, it's great to have an ability that already has a powerful Aghanim's effect, right? Because with that you can kind of double down on everything you have. Well, in this case, quite literally, because you get double the benefit by being able to double cast this, right? And we have a much easier time just keeping the shield going at all times. In terms of items, we want to get, I mean, we have a Yules already that's obviously going to turn into a Wind Waker at some point. But Radiance, Bloodstone, Hex, I think is a really big one. And I'm not super keen on necessarily fighting a lot right now, but I don't know if that's right. It's just kind of scary. Like, I don't know who to fight. They're all scary. And I always tend to... Like, a mistake that I think I've been making a lot is I want to look for kills. So I run around the map and I very aggressively search for enemies to take down. And then I have spent the entire game just running around looking for enemies to kill. And it results in me just being pretty far behind. Which isn't great. So I want to try to avoid that. Isn't that amazing though, how much damage we do with this already? It's honestly really impressive. Yeah, I was a little frustrated a second ago because I was playing Void Spirit and it was just like, oh, it feels so much weaker than what everybody else is doing. And I mean, to be honest, I kind of stand by that. Like, I don't think Void Spirit is all that good. Oh, there we go. We have that maxed out now. Alright, here's kind of the combo, right? And what? What? Wait, is that... How long is the silence? I felt like that silence didn't last any time at all. Okay, maybe I overestimated just how long the silence would last.
The natural course.
Okay. Okay, time to go back.
No longer hidden.
We have our Sacred Relic now. Which, by the way, I am not at all convinced that it wouldn't be better to just get a Hex. To be completely honest, now that I said it, it's probably better to just get a Hex.
The power of the void breaks across.
Yeah, like... Yeah, right, chat?
I do not have
Chat, what do you think? Do you think it would be better to just get a... I think it would be better to just get a Hex. Oops. Oh well.
path proceeded.
I mean, we are going to get one. It's just we almost have this already, so we might as well finish it up. And there's the bounty rune. Oh, that's bad. Alright, Yules. I don't think I can get this guy. Yeah. A little too much. A little too much to take down that fella.
I know the way.
Imagine if developers wanted to work on this game, designing a new hero, which hero will you work on?
Manual relocation.
If the developers wanted me to work on this game, I would focus on rebalancing the existing heroes. But if I had to design a new one. If that was like the one thing they want me to do. Huh. I'm not sure. Honestly, I would need to think about this. Although this is a question that I've been asked a few times already, and I never have an answer for it. Marcy? Marcy would be fun. But I think before that, like... So one of the problems is, right, it's like... Okay. So a lot of people think about balance as kind of like an absolute state. Things are either balanced or not balanced. And like, duh, right? Like, obviously, that kind of makes sense. But the thing is, like, balance is really something that is heavily influenced by design. So it's not something that you can just look at in a vacuum and then say, ah, this is balanced, this is not balanced. What I mean with that is that you need to design your balance. Which feels like a weird sentence. Aren't design and balance two separate things? No, they're actually the same thing. Like, game balance is game design, but just, like, specific. Right? It's just kind of like a sub-part of it. And, like, balance design is something it's pretty tricky because you need to figure out not just how to make things be balanced, but what are you trying to achieve with your balance? And that seems weird, like, well, I'm trying to have it be balanced. What do you think I'm trying to achieve? Damn. Really? Okay. I didn't know you could dodge that like that. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's bad.
Roshan has been slain.
Right? Like, what's the goal of the balance? And what I mean with that is, you know, what is the range? What is what are the boundaries of your balance? Because you can say that, well, I want things to be, I want everything to be able to interact with everything else, right? Or I want everything to feel like it is overwhelmingly powerful. Alright, there's our epic upgrade ore. Yes! Okay. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it. Now our resonant pulse is actually good.
Could it be otherwise?
Oh, look at how quickly it's building up.
This realm lessens.
Oh, look at how quickly it's building up. Oh, let's go. That is so sick.
I am not ready. The natural course.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, now I feel kind of like I can fight. Hex would still be good, but oh well.
The balance shifts.
Okay, small problem. I'm silenced. See, this is what I meant. Like, everybody's getting orchid now. Oh my god. I still can't win that. Okay. Brutal.
I walk the hidden path.
E-blade. Well, I'm going for... Oh, hello. Shit. Alright, good. Ended up working out. I'm going for a Hex right now, which I think is better, but... is it? I don't know. So if I wanna give you an example. This is kind of where the balance design of this particular game fails a little. So an example of this would be Bristleback's shards, or agonyms. Well, what are their talents? So Bristleback's talents
Moving without traveling.
There's the Q talent, which was that. What that does is it makes it so that your viscous nasal goo, whenever it is on an opponent, it also gives like this debuff that is a chance
Brim full of ether will help my side.
for that opponent to be stunned
Call it a premonition.
whenever you deal damage to them. And that's it. It's just like an all-around positive thing. Then the E is a talent that makes it so when you cast your... you can activate your E to enter into this bulwark, which makes you tankier, but you also can't attack and you move much slower. And then finally the ultimate makes it so you can activate your ultimate, which then has a very, very long wind-up animation, adding in this difficult, making it like a very difficult to connect with ability. Oh, very good.
I powered your time and place
Okay.
and gone.
Yeah, I would like to regenerate 3% of my max health per second. It makes it really difficult to connect with it, but then you get a really big payoff if you do manage to do it, because at the end it like drops a hammer that does a lot of damage. Now, what we have here is we have an ability that is unconditionally good. We have an ability that is activatable and deactivatable, and
With purpose.
kind of like requires you to like it's good in certain situations and bad in others. And then finally we have an ability that is very difficult to connect with, and as a result is very conditionally good, right? Like in the right situation it becomes really powerful. Now the problem is, if you have abilities that are conditionally good right next to abilities that are unconditionally good, in nearly every scenario the unconditionally good ability will be much more powerful. Because it is just... guess let's get more stats, why not? It is just way easier to get value out of that. Because you don't need to plan around it, you don't need to, you don't need to worry about it doing something bad for you, and you don't need to like strategize it into like an entire game plan. We'll get more spell amp, I think. So we nearly have this.
The natural course.
Which then means that you need to make sure that the conditional abilities are much more powerful. And now you have a problem where it becomes really difficult to balance these things at the same time. Now I'm not saying it can't be done. That's the fun thing about game design. Anything can be done. If you want it to be done, if you think that you can do it, it can be done. It's just gonna be kind of hard sometimes. And this is one of those where I think it is really quite difficult. In fact, like it's something that I personally would stray super far away from until I feel incredibly comfortable with my game. And as you might expect, with Bristleback, only one of these is actually viable. The unconditionally good one. Okay, that's fine. BKB is scary, but... Ah, shit. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, man. Alright, well, we did end up winning that, so that's very good.
I know the way.
Anyway, I don't know if I did a good job explaining that. I think there's gonna be some people that just say, well, just do everything. But just doing everything, again, it's possible. It's just really hard. And it's not something that I personally would recommend unless you feel incredibly comfortable in your abilities to properly execute that, you know? And it's, I don't know. But I've mentioned this before that I'm generally a fan of like just make your players feel powerful by just giving them like kind of these unconditional things. And then you can incorporate conditional elements as weaker points. You know? Or you can even have... so I think like conditional power is fine if you execute it mostly through upside and through calculated upside. So what I mean with that is, for example, Armlet is a great example. Where it already gives you a benefit. It's already good. But you can make it better. But then you come with it comes with a bit of a risk, and you need to like calculate that, and you need to play around that. And I think that works pretty well. No, I don't really want to kill Roshan. I'm just not that strong at killing Roshan. However, I do feel pretty powerful now. Like, we can actually take them on. We upgrade orb. Let's get this. Do I want Flicker? I think I do want Flicker. Like, over the magic resistance reduction. Because with Flicker, I can dispel Orchid. And I want to get rid of Orchid if I can.
In preparation.
I think Orchid is just something that is a little terrifying. Oh, that's true. I don't actually have to dodge things. I have 100% status resistance. Oh, Spell Prism is good too. We're so close to picking up our oh, Stormcrafter. Stormcrafter better. I think Stormcrafter is better because it's like a little bit more damage and it can also be used as a purge. Then I don't have to worry about my positioning as much. Okay, there we go. Just go back. Do you have 100% status resistance while your E is active? Yes, that's my legendary here. Also, I actually have my E maxed out now. That's pretty cool. But yes, I just straight up have 100% status resistance while that's going on. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? And 3% spell amp again. Alright. I mean, it feels like we are very powerful. Time to start hunting a little bit, right? We have 3,000 mana. Which is nice. As I mentioned earlier, now our Resonant Pulse does quite a lot. I don't have any wards down. I did find the Shadow Fiend though. No, 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 no. I want you to come back here. Ah, okay.
I do not hesitate.
Where could the Shadow Fiend be going?
Do you think I've not seen this?
I need to... I want to kill people. Oh, there we go. Nice. I want to kill people. Because I think right now we are just in a spot where we can do that. We're just stronger. So, yeah. If I can, that would be good, I think. Build a little bit of an advantage there. Oh, hello. Alright, here's this. And one more. Nice. Yes. The fat combo. It's just if you, like, you know, now that we have everything going, like, I think we are really quite intimidating. Like, this is, although I want to be clear, like, yes, we are strong right now. And if you get all of this, then hell yeah, Void Spirit goes hard. But this took me a long time. I need to go back. We've been playing White Spirit for a while.
Your tower is under attack.
And this is the first game that I actually got everything that's needed to make this happen. So please don't
Never a false step.
kind of like overestimate just how powerful this actually is.
No longer hidden.
How much is this upgrade? 1600, right?
The
Yeah.
hidden path.
So we can now disseminate further away, which is good.
In preparation. Manual relocation. Other options are mere illusion. I am not ready.
Alright, here comes one of these.
I walk the mortal.
Wind Waker. Yeah, we'll get to it. I think Shiva's Guard first would be better though. Because we are not crazy strong on the physical side, and it would be nice to have a way to kind of stop them from regenerating against me. Because that's something I'm worried about, is that eventually they'll just have enough regen to not die. And that would be bad. So ideally that's not... Ideally we prevent that before it gets to that point.
Call it a premonition.
Okay.
Do you think I've not seen this?
Nobody here.
Each step
Courier comes from here. Found a Phantom Assassin too.
no longer hidden.
Okay, nobody here. Phantom Assassin's of course a tough one.
With purpose.
But I guess that's just all I've got right now. And she's leaving. Alright. Ooh, this is a rough wave. I don't like this wave.
The void path.
I do not like this wave. No, thank you. Okay. Yeah, some waves are just gonna be a bit more difficult depending on what kind of hero you're playing. Although... Actually, that's not really true. I actually, you know what, I take that back. Some waves are just gonna suck if you play a caster. I would say that most waves are about even in difficulty
Could it be
if you're playing a right clicker. But if you're playing a caster, then there's some waves that are just gonna be kind of
do I choose this path?
real bad.
Choose me.
Oh, I just wasted a smoke. That wasn't smart. Sorry, my guy's already purple. It's difficult to tell.
The natural course.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Oh, not here? For sure expected somebody to be there, but they probably left.
Preparation.
Particularly Phantom Assassin can leave so quickly.
It was always so.
Okay, that's fine. Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I want to fight the BKB. Oops. Oh. I think I got it though. It doesn't tell you who got Roshan. I think I got Roshan. I think it was me. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. Maybe chat saw. Chat, did you see? Okay. We get more crit damage in Astral Step. Hello? Okay, they
Your
just ignore me.
tower is under attack.
Well, that's a little annoying.
Your tower is under attack. Structures fortified. Your tower is under attack. Your tower is under attack. Structures fortified.
Yep, these guys did a lot of damage.
No longer.
Well, that's just how it goes sometimes, right?
Structures fortified.
I walk the hidden.
No, that's a pretty scary wave, to be honest.
Call it a premonition. It seems promised.
We do just need one more kill here.
In preparation.
Shadow Fiend isn't in here.
Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
Hello? Hello?
The void path proceeds.
Oh, Mirror Shield. Is that good? Is that better than Stormcrafter?
With purpose.
Probably, right?
The natural course.
I'm guessing that Mirror Shield is better than Stormcrafter. Because Stormcrafter can get rid of disables, but Mirror Shield just prevents them from happening in the first place.
Could it be otherwise?
Hello? Where's everybody?
I do not hesitate.
Oh, I found somebody.
I reject.
Oh, god damn it.
One moment.
Alright.
You must have patience.
The 100% status resistance coming in right there.
So,
Pirate hat. Well, to be honest, I think we already found the best item we're gonna get.
each step taken.
Okay. Now we do want to make sure that these guys don't make it to the base. To be honest, I feel we are powerful enough that we can just kind of take things down. We should be able to like handle a lot of creep base for a pretty good while here. More cooldown reduction. We're actually getting a good amount of cooldown reduction now, which is nice. And at this point, we...
It was always so.
Alright, there's the Phantom Assassin. It's just like so many BKBs. I'm guessing we get Yule's upgrade now. Just get the Wind Waker.
Call it a premonition.
I mean, to be honest, the Wind Waker's main utility. She's just gonna BKB, right? Yeah. Okay.
In preparation.
Good. Enemies in the area of the simulate portals are slowed and we lose magic resistance. I think that's good. I like the idea of them having less magic resistance. There's still a lot of people alive, which is kind of crazy. It's actually kind of wild. This is a pretty long game.
No.
Like 5 people alive at 44 minutes is not normal. So it's build working nicely. It's working nicely now, but you really need the upgrades for them, like for it pretty early.
I know the way.
Oh shit!
Each step taken.
What a little bastard! The Shadow Fiend saw that I killed the Phantom Assassin and just like, oh, I can kill her, right? Okay, yeah, no, you can. I'm gonna make my tower attack 2 additional targets.
Seems promised.
I don't really care about 40 extra damage from this. And at this stage, like keeping the tower healthy is actually pretty important. So I wouldn't mind getting some upgrades on that.
Other options are mere illusion.
Okay. This is a pretty tanky wave, so it's gonna take a while. But they don't do that much damage, which is really good. You can just pay attention to our Resonant pulse shield. It's really keeping us going. I'm gonna get 8% bonus damage against creeps. Cause like the creeps are scary, dude, and we need to make sure we can take them down. Like it's funny, like you start the game with creeps being kind of nothing. And then like kind of in the mid game, they start being a little tricky. And then they start being nothing again, and then they start being tricky again. It's got this like weird little ebb and flow to it. Alright, I have this scouted out. I think I really want to just know where the fuck the Shadow Fiend is at.
With purpose.
So something I'm not looking forward to is the Shadow Fiend inevitably deciding to just sneak into my base and try to nuke me down. That's going to be annoying. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure we see what's going on.
Novel. I walk mortal way. A moment. I do not hesitate.
Queen of Pain.
The natural course.
I don't know. Nobody's here.
No longer.
Where are they? Maybe I'll go kill Roshan. I think I'll do that. Then they'll come.
I walk the
Although it's too risky right now, right? Like even I don't wanna have the creeps enter my base anymore.
I must be attentive.
Not anymore.
Without travel.
I was pretty fine with it for a while, but I think at this stage it's pretty important that they stay out. Oh, wow. I guess we'll never get to interact with the Queen of Pain after all. Right. These are bad. I guess I'll get magic resistance. We're keeping for buyback. I don't think the upgrade is really all that important. And I'm gonna go get some TPs. And I'm gonna get the Smoke of Deceit on the ground here really quick. Alright. I'm fully expecting to be interrupted. I'm kind of asking for it. There we go.
Roshan has been slain.
Okay, well now I better kill this guy. For this all to be worth it. Oh shit. Obviously that's not worth it. He resurrects. Damn it. So I gave the Juggernaut a hammer, right? Oh shit. We get a second legendary shard. I didn't even consider that. Probably get the Simulate, right? Oh, that... Oh, no. A second legendary shard? Oh, damn. They've only had very few games where this actually happened. Don't die to Lich. It's fine, don't worry. Like, we are much more powerful than we were... Oh, shit. Never mind, we might not be fine. Is Lich just gonna kill people? Wait, what happens if it takes too long? Is there a time limit? I don't know if I, like... Oh shit! I could have kept this bouncing, that's funny. Oh my god, people are just straight up dying to Lich. No, you stay there, you stay there, you stay there. Oh, crap. Okay, guys, what do we do about this? Alright. Yes. Yes, no, you stay. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Giga Brain. Does it keep bouncing? What's the time limit on it? Alright. Now you can't tell me that this is not the smartest strategy you've ever seen. Alright, he's gonna... Shit. Oh no. But it's fine. Oh man. So it's just me and the Queen of Pain now. I guess we do get to fight the Queen of Pain after all. Ah, yeah, there's no way we can do 120,000 damage. No goddamn way. So the question now is, can we kill this guy in time? I mean, our tower does a lot of damage now. So if I like help out, you think there's any chance of us getting this? No, right? Fuck. He's not using his ultimate anymore. Alright. Ideally I would have liked to have the big fat Lich ultimate. Or like... Okay, wait, what are we doing here? You have BKB and Mirror Shield. Okay. That's fine. Get absolutely fucking wrecked. Shit. Now I need to somehow do that another time. I'm a little doubtful we'll get this a second time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, we only get that one once. Yes! Oh man. Well, well, I didn't. Damn. I mean, I gotta say that was pretty well done for me. That final duel. I think I did pretty good there. That was rough. Okay, that's the all day Void Spirit practice right there paying off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do think that the build I showed you is the strongest build the hero has. Although he's still not necessarily the strongest hero there is. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.